Yo, everything'll be just fine, just rhyme. And everything'll be just rhyme. And everything'll be just fine, just rhyme. And everything'll be just fine, just rhyme. And everything'll be just fine, yo. Everything'll be just fine. Yo, just rhyme. Food that you know not of, lunchtime. I don't even look at the clock. What's time? I can tell the time of day by the rays of sunshine. I started writing when I was small. Too bad the teachers didn't grade the writing that's on the wall. To the untrained eye socket, I was just a case to be placed on the court docket. Had they ever read the rhymes in my back pocket? Perhaps the grades I made just may skyrocket. Don't be so myopic. I mean, how many daps do you need for a doctorate? Praise God for a dream and a gift. I thank God that I even exist. If this life is fleeting as a meme or a gift, then I just wanna rhyme and I don't need a reason to riff. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine. Just fine.
It's the return of the news crew, pointing out that you can do whatever behooves you. Backing your decision for forgiving anyone who abused you. Forgiveness is mutual, business as usual. You may have to skip to the next scene if you think that love is too extreme. You may have to fast forward the whole verse if you have not been doing your homework. Not that it's gon' work. My North Star is the North Star. Just imagine if Mozart was chasing a sports car. Folks, they power come from gold bars. Ain't got no bars. Silly co-stars, tricks are for kids. Suckers need to play the Zoltar, wish they be big. To join a table where you can't sit if you can't spit. Yo, just rhyme,
and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine.
First apply paint to the brush, next set the pace, separate the grain from the husk. The same clay figurine that came from the dust with trust, placed solely in the angels and us. At day's end, all rave reviews and praise due. Center stage and the charades to fall prey to. Put a pen to blank page, see what takes root. It grows limbs where the spirits of our age rules. The same tools of the trade used in grade school, forged a way through and put food on the plate. Stay the full course, make mistakes, these are the breaks. Chop beyond recognition is strategically placed. Everything will be just right, fine-tuned to fit the scenery. Precise diamond cuts and clutch mics. It might blow up, but won't go pop. I don't treat the holy moments like a photo op. I just rhyme,
and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Just rhyme, and everything'll be just fine. Everything'll be just fine.